I'm Charlene McCrossan. I am manager of Martin McCrossan City Tours. My father started this company roughly 27 years ago, and he passed away in 2015. When he passed away, he was given the title of Mr Derry because he was actually the first tour guide and the first tour company to establish himself in this city, Londonderry. I'm now the youngest blue badge tour guide, as you say, in the whole of the UK at 33 years old. I make sure and tell everybody that because I'm almost in my mid-30s and I'm not getting away with saying it for much longer, so everybody hears about it. But yeah, so this is my family business. We're a small family-run business, but the longest operating business, tourism business here in the city, and we're the only 5-star walking tour in the city as well. One of the main reasons that MyDerry started this company was that he appreciated both sides of the two main communities in this city. My daddy from the Craigan and my mummy from the Fountain, and I always like to share with my groups that I'm one of the very few people growing up during difficult times, one of the very few people with a mixed background, and that's what I always love to share with visitors, and especially international visitors sometimes can be very shocked to hear that, and I'm like, no, it was a normal upbringing like everybody else. So our City Hall, the Guildhall, was originally built in 1890. Now it was destroyed by a fire in the early 1900s, then later rebuilt by 1912. Now the building was also renovated in 2013. When they were renovating the building, they noticed a loose stone. So they removed the stone and found a time capsule, newspaper clippings and coins in the late 1800s. And it's now on display on the first floor of the Guildhall. It is as beautiful a building on the inside as what it is on the outside. I do often hear visitors saying to me, oh, what church is that? And I do 100% agree, it does look like a church. It's the style of architecture of the building, neo-Gothic architecture commonly used in churches, but in this instance has been used for our City Hall. And also inside the City Hall as well, you have a lot of the features that a church would usually have. So you have the beautiful stained glass windows, each stained glass window telling a different part of this city's history. And you also have the largest pipe organ in the whole of Ireland, north and south, 3,132 pipes on the pipe organ. It is where we have our mayor's parlour, our council chamber. It is the centre point for a lot of events that take place in the city as well, be that meetings, demonstrations, Halloween events. Everything happens here in the Guildhall or right in front of the Guildhall. Derry Girls has significantly changed tourism, even on our tour point of view as well. First of all, a lot of visitors for many years were coming here to see the murals in the Bogside, for example, which tell a difficult story about the difficult times that this city and country has been through. But then when they get to the Derry Girls mural now, within the past couple of years, it's funny, it's laughter, it's people standing in front of it saying, I'm a Derry girl, and it's a positive aspect of the city and something to have come from here, so it's really changed it in that sense. And it's really put the city on the map as well as a visitor destination. A lot of people are watching it all over the world and saying this looks like a fantastic city, it looks like a fantastic culture, friendly people. I want to go, I'm a big fan of the show. And I always say that one of the most important aspects of the show is that it reminds you very subtly, it reminds you that normal everyday life did continue for the majority of people during difficult times. And you know, there's still a lot of humour here no matter what is going on. We always have our humour, we always have our fun. I think the most unique thing about Derry is our positioning where we are on the island. We are right in between the Causeway Coastal Route and the Wild Atlantic Way, and you have a lot of people using here as a stopgap. Say they're maybe in Belfast or the Giant's Causeway heading to Donegal, they use here as a stopgap, and then when they actually get here they're like, oh my goodness, I should have spent way more time here, didn't realise this is a fantastic thriving city. And I think the location is one of the big things for us. Obviously our beautiful city walls as well. We're the only fully intact walled city in the UK and Ireland, and that's actually something that a lot of people don't find out until they get here.